Okay, so when you see my screen, let's do like this now. We start over again. Since we're waiting, you install the. I'm going to create a new project for you like this here. We will create a yes. All right, so this is for you. Okay. So this is the option that I have for. See, I make the icon as a switch icon, but this is under the same thing, the router, the ISO. No? So let's say we have a basic brainstorm here for our training. So we have to do some network topology in here. Like just say for example, we have in here, say ABC company. Okay, we have ABC company. Say we can rename this one as MPLS. So that is the carrier. And then say we have a branch here. Say we have like a New Jersey branch 1. Okay. If you want to do more perfect, we can do like this. Remember, we have a like a naming convention for the so we can say US, NJ, state, and city, Newark, like that, you know. And this is router 1. And we have another one here. So this is US, it just is Florida. And then Orlando. Okay, this is the router 1. Yeah, we have somewhere in California. So this is US, this is the CA. We have LA router, that's 1. Okay, so we have New Jersey, we have a Florida, we have an MPLS. Just for example, first here, we can add it when the network is growing, you know. And then we have a 1 here. Let's grab some more. Let's grab some more first so we can rename it. You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now say we have here, say we name it as New York. Say this is a data center. So we have a data center in New York. Okay. And then same thing in here, we have a data center in the West Coast, you know, say this is a San Jose. That is our backup data center. So we can put the DR in here. Okay, so we have so we have 1 data center. So we have a remote data center. This is a primary, and this is the DR data center. So from the data center, so we make a topology here. So we make, remember in here, the last time I showed you from, so we make it, this is a core switch 1, New York, core switch 1. So this is a distribution switch, you know. And here we make this one as like a New York switch 2. Okay, so this is core switch 2. And same thing in here, we make it data center here. So same thing we have here. And this is for Jose, core switch 1. And this is, we have, so we're doing the topology design now in here. So then we can use this topology to do our lab, you know. Okay, so we make it nicely here. Same thing in here, we make more nicely. Okay, so for example here, so we have, let's say, because this is data center, no, we have, because this is H, the border router, the WAN router. Say we make, say we want to have a like redundant, you know. So we make this one is New York. Say put DC. ASR router, Cisco. Say we make it this is a 2. So we change it back this one, you know, to data New York DC. This is 1, the primary. Okay, so we put it like this first. So we have a. So let's now we have put one more here. Let's say we have a switch and switch here. And then we can, after when we design this topology, you know, then we have a nice look of topology. Okay, so just for example here. So we run the cable now. Say for example here. So we run this interface from the port 1, and same thing from here. We go to the port here, right? And then this one here we have go to the this is the, oh, we have one already on, because this will say this is this is the MPLS router here. So because this is replacing the, say I want to change it to, say Verizon or AT&T, but this is Verizon MPLS. And might be here we have another one is for when, say this is VPLS. This is from Comcast. Okay, so we have a 2 winding here for redundant, no 2 circuit is bringing it into our data center. So we try to here to add one more slot here. So we have one cable here. This is go to the MPLS router, and then same thing in here. I need to change the config. I need to add one slot. So same thing in here. We run the cable from here to here. Okay, so this is MPLS router. You see, this is we pretend this is like our H router from the data center. So this is our CE. So this is our CE. This is facing the customer, and this one we have a PE. Okay, got it? Now we should have another interface here. So we add one more slot. Yep. So we run this one to here, and then same thing from here. We add another one. So we add another interface. So from here to MPLS. This is MPLS.
So that's Verizon and that's Comcast.
Yep. So let's.
And what is the V for?
So
What
again,
is VPLS? What's VPLS?
VPLS is the circuit, It's a virtual. Because they have a different circuit, We can go back. We can go back from what is the different, It's it's just like layer 2, layer 3, something like that. Okay. So we're not worried about MPLS and VPLS first. We just know that it's just a circuit, So we have a two circuit from a two carrier, one from Comcast, one from Verizon. It's come to our data center. As you can see from the diagram here, this thing go down, so we can try to make like a full function, for redundant our WAN path, between the two data center. Okay, so we have one here first. Let's bring it up here. So this is the remote DR, and same thing. We're going to have another. We're going to have a two router here. So we're going to have a two router here. So this one became same thing. We have which we rename it to. This is the data center. AS1 Cisco is a router. And then this one we're going to change it also in here to be say DC AS2. We have one in here. Let me see. We're going to use it for another one. Okay, so this is the same thing. So let's remember we need extra slot, for the port interface. So for the internet card, now same thing. We run the cable, I think how many? Let me see here. Do we have enough? Same thing. We add more. Just make it a variable. Okay, you have to stop me if you're not following me, no?
What do you do when you're doing that slot 1, slot 2? What are you doing there?
It's adding the port interface on the router. Additional,
And what are you selecting?
Here. Because they have an option. Let's go back to here. When I say Cisco router. Let me see here. Which one is? Oh, here. You see the back here? That is the slot, because see, default is cam maybe only 2 port, but when you run out the port, so we can add another module. That is the same concept, that I'm doing in here. So right click, you're just adding, okay?
Okay, what does that term mean, or is that just not important for us now?
S is mean is it one at one port. See, F is like your first internet port,
Okay.
Okay, it's just a label. So it means you have extra one port in here, no? So you have a 2 port. See, this is FE. That is the default one. Now you're just adding 2 slot,
Okay.
Okay. So now same thing in here. So see, because the default is come 2 ports, so now we add extra 1 port, second port. So now we've got. So let's just go to here. So this one. Go to here. So we'll make it. Okay. So now see, Now we have a MPLS. Just put in here. So now see. So we have a 2, 1. It just let me see if I can make it nicely. This is 2 here. If you want to put it like this, that's fine. And then same thing with this is port 1, connect to here. This is a port 1, connect to here. Okay. So now since we are here, so we have to have a trunk port, right? Between this is, so we make it 14 and 14, and we make it 15 and 15 here. So we make it 2 trunk port here. It's uplink between core switch 1 to core switch 2. And then under that, and then we have, so this is, say this is, because this is here is going to be layer 3 switch. So this is going to be access switch. So let's see, like workstation, you know. Say this is like a workstation switch. 1, say WK, workstation switch 1. And then we have another one here. This is workstation switch 2. Okay. So let's make it like this. And then we can make it like whatever in here, rectangles, so we can later on, we can demo, you know, what is the spanning tree also between them. Just make it more fun, you know, here. So if you want to make a 2 port channel, okay. So same thing in here, we make it 11 to 11, 12 to 12. Okay. So now, see, because we don't want to make a transport here between switch 1 and switch 2. So this is here, this is here, okay? Unless you want to make it redundant later on, we can try it. No? So we make it like a rectangle. But then when you do a rectangle, something like that, and then we have to worry about the spanning tree between them. No? Otherwise, we try to avoid to make a loop. Okay. Maybe we do it in here. Okay, maybe we do it in here. I'll explain to you. Sometimes when we have a full redundant. So let's change the name in here first. So this is the workstation again. This is a New York workstation switch 1. This is a New York workstation switch 2. And then we can make it like this again here. So we can make it minimize here, make it smaller. Can you see it, my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Just try to fit, you know. Then same thing in here. We make it 14. So we make a 15, 14, and we make a 15 here. Okay. So now same thing in here. We have a port channel between them. There's a trunk port. Now let me here. Let me try. Now this is the option here. See, if we want to make it like a fancy, you know, in our demo. Just think about like this. Say this is how. So for example, we don't have. Let me kill one here. It's better. Explain to you later. See, say we only have one link in here, right? One link in here. So because this is the switch 1, switch 2, and then could be what happened is this thing go down, and then everything the behind here is going to be impact, right?
Mhm.
So let's make it like this. So between switch 1 and switch 2, so we have another uplink path, you know. So now you see, for example, if these links go down, so the switch 1 is going to use the switch 2 is connect back to switch core switch 2 or core switch 1 and all the way out to here. So that is just making it like redundant paths. As you can see, we have a rectangle here now. So when we have a rectangle in here in the Cisco default, because the Cisco suite, remember we have a spanning tree, because the spanning tree, it will calculate which port is going to be a block mode. Okay, so that is we can demo to you at the command line. That is fun part here, spanning tree, you know. It's learning spanning tree, Cisco spanning tree. So in here, if we want, same thing in here, we make it like a full redundant, just to be duplicate, same format, you know. So now, let's grab this one, we rename it. So this one, we're going to have like an application server 1. So application server, I say, let's connect it to this one here. This is application server, right? And then we have another one here. Here. So we use, yeah, I want to use a router to act as a PC also. So then when we program this router, we're going to disable the no IP routing, just make it a layer 2. So we need to use the gateway to look for the VLAN, whatever the management IP, or the router, if we have a router in stick, you know. Okay, so we just right now we're not just concentrate how we finish this topology, you know, and then we come into the lab, you know, so we can knock down one by one. I'm going to show it to you. So here we're going to be say this is a workstation. No, just this is just say this is users. Say this is PC1, New York PC1. This is connected. So this is connected to here between. So we make it here. So okay, so this is PC1 here, and this we have a server, and then same thing we duplicate, and we duplicate here. Oh, we have a couple router here. Hold on. So same thing again in here. I'm going to rename this one first. This should be say the other side. Say this is PC1. And then we have a DR. So since we have applications here, so we have application 2 located in DR data center. So just for redundant, you know. Okay, so this is quick. We connect it to this is workstation 1. And then we can try this one is connected to this is connected to core switch 2, and this will be connected to core switch 1. Okay, so yeah, here. So if we want, we can try a couple more. Yeah, this is say this is See, we have another one is the DC1, which is our domain controller one. Okay, this is domain controller server, and we have another one here. This is going to be DC2, domain controller 2, located in here. So we make it here, and we port here, and we make it here, make it any port here. Okay. All right, so far so good here. For let me make it smaller again. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the bottom here we have like these. Well, down the road we can add anytime, you know, if we need add more network device. But right now for here, just temporary, we have a DC1 here, we have an application server here, we have a New York PC1 here. So we have a layer 2 access switch, and redundant, and we have a distribution switch. We have a core switch 1, core switch 2. And then we have a 2 router in here. And one is connected. We have a two interface here. One is connected to MPLS, and one is connected to VPLS. It's just okay. And then we have in here. Okay. All right. So later on in here, we can add also like say we have an internet router, because the data center, because all the traffic we're going to route it to the data center going out to the internet. So this is New York. Say this is internet router. So we have a New York router, and then we can come on. We can have here. Okay, so we have this is going to be, say this is a Google internet. Okay, so this is outside. We put it. Let me put it inside for now here. So let's put it inside. Let me here, just so inside the data center, just temporary. Okay, we just try to save this some space here. So this is inside the data center. So now we have a layer facing outside internet. So say this is going to be connect to the core switch 1. Okay, so this is the internet router. And if you want to do it multiple home router like that, or redundant, you know, so we can add in here too. This is like when you design the data center. So we're going to have another one here. Say this is going to be a New York internet router 2. Okay, but since this is connected to switch 1, so we want this one is connected to switch 2, so we have a full redundant for our network. So that we're going to, this is connected to switch 2. Okay, see, and then this one here, we can make it another direct connect from here to here, because this is the internet router. Okay, so that is mean the traffic, you know. So see here, okay, and we have a Google here. So this is one of the. So we make it this, not this one. I'm going to see, we're going to config. We want to go back to the slot. So we're going to we need to add one more. That's just in case, you know, we add one more here. So we have a same thing in here. See, this is how we design for the data center, you know. That's why you and me now, we design from scratch. Okay, so we have a Google here. We make a Google all the way down here. So if we want the more challenge for bigger network, so we can add 2 more router, internet router. So we have a multi-home. One is facing to, say this is the same thing in here. So this is Verizon internet router. So this is facing Verizon internet router. Okay, so we have another one here. This is facing, say, Comcast or AT&T. Say we have a Comcast. Internet router. Okay, so same thing in here, see? Let me put it here like this. See? See, this is same in the circuit from outside. Okay, this is the CE. No, this is our router. This is the Verizon. This is Comcast. So this is the provider. This is the provider router. So we connect this one here to here, and then same thing we connect it to here to here. But then can't be okay. And then Verizon and Comcast, and also they're sharing their routing because they're sharing their internet BGP routing. And then same thing they go to Google. We add one more here. So we just make our network a little bit complex now because we include the internet. So we have enough spot in here. Yeah, just add one more. Okay, so we have one here is connected to Comcast. So Google go to Comcast, and also Verizon, they can go to Google also. So let me squeeze in a little bit, no, like this. See, so that's just here, same thing again. For redundant, you know. See, for example, if we lost this internet router in here from our side, and then the internet traffic, you know, we're going to route back to, no, we're going to route the traffic go to internet 2, and then go to Verizon. If Verizon's circuit go down, the same thing we can route to the Comcast. So we're going to use the BGP in here, and then we're using the weight and local attribute. We can see on the routing inside here how we route the switch between the two providers. You follow?
So, but those routers aren't ours. They're actually,
yeah.
We have no control over those, right?
We don't, right? So we pretend we don't have a control. So let's do like this here. Let's draw. Oh, come on. Let's draw this one here. So we pretend. See, this is outside. See, this is outside. See, this is outside. So this rectangle here is outside. Is we don't have a control. Okay. So, but our we have an internet router is facing to Verizon. That we call, this is the same thing we call CE, customer side, and this is the PE side. Okay.
Yep.
Good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then we can do the lab, from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and then we can knock down, each topology in here, what they want to do review in the internet routing, or in the local routing, or the VPRS routing, or MPRS routing. So we have a lot of fun in here.
Okay.
So that's why so you and me right now, so we try to learning how to design that in the past, that I have, for just for ABC company,
Yeah.
and then, okay, so now we have we can add later too in here, so for the internet router. So we can make it smaller in here, because when this side, for example, when the whole side here is go down, or maybe a nature disaster, right? So we have to have another path from our DR go out to the internet. Okay. So we can add it later in here, because we can keep adding, So right now, since we try to save our time in here, we don't want to go more further. So we just finish in one here, and then we leave it as it in this side. Now we come back to the branch. So we have this one here. So we have this is what is the label again here? Too small for me. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so we have a New Jersey. We have a Florida, and then we have a California. Because since this is New York, so we put the California this side. So this is West Coast and East Coast. So we have like this here. Okay, so we have a maybe we have a Florida. We have a New Jersey here, and we have a Florida. So maybe we try to make it in here. We make it like a west, Say, what is the west state? South Dakota or South North?
Montana.
Yeah, so, something like that. So we put MM in here, okay? So then it's going to be perfect,
Minnesota.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a west, we have a central, we have a east, and then maybe later on we can add for like somewhere in here is a Europe, or Asia. Okay. So now let's do like this. Same thing again. This is we run out again. Let me see if I can add it again in here. We cannot add it in here. Let me see. Then I try to change it to switch then. Wait a second. I have one in here. Oh, let me queue this one first. Let me queue this one link first. Let me add. Let me change it to here. See, it's allow me. Oh, this is on the slot 2. I don't want to add another MPLS router in here. I just want to try concentrate in one router here. Do like this. All right, let's start. I forgot. So let's do like this. Easy, quick, So okay. So we use this one as a one of the switch. So now we should have more available port. Look at that. So with this one, go back to here. Let's do quick here. This is go to here, and then this one go to this guy, and then we have this one go to here, and then this one go to here. That's perfect. And one more here. So we have wait, we have here. Come on. And then yeah, perfect, right? Did I? Oh, we missed this one here. Okay, so the MPLS router. So this is Verizon. This is perfect like this. And then we make it as a, we make it another switch here. So we make another switch here. We make another switch here. Then same thing, we have a PC. We have a PC. Okay, so now we put it like this here, just randomly. So we have a switch here. So we have a switch here, and then we have a switch here. Okay, so this one we're going to be same thing, quick connected. And then this one, same thing. Oh, wait. It should be this one here. Like this. So we have a switch. So this is going to be Minnesota PC1. And then we have this one as, this is California, LA. So we have a LA PC1. And then we name it later for this one. This is the switch, okay? So this is same thing in here. We connect to one here. And then we connect to here. So same thing in here. We make it, this is the PC. This is New Jersey PC1. Okay. Now, how we can add one more here. We can add one more here, right? So we try say, this is New York is our data center. We try to make it this New Jersey as a headquarter. So our headquarter is in New Jersey. So since New Jersey is very critical site, because say we have like a 200 users, or we have a 500 users, right? So we cannot, because right now the New Jersey, we only have MPLS in here. So we need to have some WAN link is to back up, over the internet. So we can try to make it in here. So we need to another router here. See, let's see how many router we needed. See here. See how many router we needed in here. So for example, at this site, we're using ASA 5505. That's the small box, from Cisco.
Mm-hmm.
So this is New Jersey. Okay, it's just same thing that like we have the branch like Meraki, something like that. So we're not using Meraki, we're using ASA firewall, Cisco, and then we have one in the data center, New York, ASA 5505. Okay, so now we're going to create. See here, So this is now this one here, we're going to look, say this is AT&T internet router. Okay. So this is so now this is controlled by AT&T. So now we have a link like this. Okay. So this one now this one here, we're going to connect it to the not go there to the router, because this is the router is facing the MPLS, so we don't want to connect to this router. So we connect to the switch here. Okay. So this is AT&T. So let's put the block. Let's put the block again here. So when we have a box in here, that is mean we not control it. This is controlled by the third party. This is the carrier router. Okay, you follow?
Yeah.
Okay, so now since we have a AS in the later on, we can make it like a DMVPN, or we can VPN from AS router. We're going to have a NAT entry in here. Okay, so we're going to enable the NAT in here, so we pretend we have a NAT. So we're going to create an IPsec VPN tunnel, and then between this router to here router. So here. So now we can make it here again. So say this one is just only connect to the core switch 1. We don't have to go to core switch 2. Okay, so this is because this is just for redundant. So this is just for the redundant only. So we're not connected to the core switch 2. Just say it's enough for now for us. We can add it later if we want it, you know. Okay. Okay, so far so good now. So let's bring it smaller here. See, this is all our topology here, and then we make a label. We say, yep. Oh, look at that. So now we make it nicely here. Okay, so we can see so we can make it nicely. So when we come at the command line, so we can easy to define which interface that we need to configure, you know. Wow. Let me see, this is connect to MPLS. I think this is connect to MPLS. How about this one here? This is connect to.
Excuse me.
Oh, this is the Verizon. Which one, right? Did I correctly? See, sometimes I confuse. No, hold on. This one is connect. Oh, this is connected to Comcast. So yeah, this is Comcast. Comcast is 1/0. No, Comcast is 1/0. Should be here. So you don't get confused. Otherwise, then we have an issue, you know, if the label is wrong to begin. Okay. So let's try our best. Okay. This is extra. We put it there first. Okay. Oh, not yet. We still have here. We have. Oh my God. Did we correct? No, Wait a second, we have 17 here. This I should be pick up this trunk port here. 10, 11, yep, 11. This is connect to 2, yep, here. Okay, you see, it's just not easy, you know, that we designed the whole network. And then this one, just double check. This is connected VPLS Comcast F001. Yep. Just make sure. Okay. This is here, here, 14, 15. This is a port channel. And then we have this one here on the top. And then we have a port channel again in here. And we have a 15, 15, 11, 11. Yeah, we're almost down. Okay, so now let me do quick here before I lost it. No, let me save it again. I'm going to save again the topology. So next time we can. Okay, this is your lab here now. So far so good. You ready to challenge?
Sure.
Sure. Oh boy. Okay, so now this is the first part now. I finished the demo for you, how we have a topology for the whole company, no? Include the data center, internet router, MPLS, VPLS, so we can make it redundant. So this is our on and off, no? Our lab, you know, when we have a time, we do like 1 hour. Okay, so this is, we finished now the topology in here. So this is ABC company. Now, okay, we're gonna try to design now because we don't have an IP address yet, right? So now, you know IP address, but we try to learn in here now how we do IP design for the company, for entire company. So first thing is, we're going to pick here. Let's using the notepad first. Let's using the notepad first in here. So we have an enterprise IP schema, right? So we're going to say we're going to be like we're going to pick like what do you think? We're going to pick the 10 network first, right? We're going to pick the 10 network. So we only, because of the 10 network, you know, the private IP address, right? Say we want to start from a 20.
Okay.
Or 100. Let's do 100 second article. So this is our format here. Okay. So we're going to put here, see, for example, now we have to do some calculation here, right? So let's here. Let's bring up the, because I'm little bit cheat here, no? So we're going to pick IP calculator. But actually, do you know how to calculate like your IP address? Like find the binary, you know, from the like 32-bit, and then we convert it to 0011 like that.
I'd have to Google it.
Okay. Well, we can review if you later. So let's finish this topology first now. So first thing in here, say for example, we pick up layer 100, right? Say we're going to be, say for example, if we're using the 8-bit in here, take a look. From 8-bit, that is provide how many hosts in our network. That is a lot. It's million, right? But maybe you say this is too big for us. No, if we're using the 8-bit, right? Because this company say hey, maybe in the future maybe we only have like even like what 2,000 employee, or maybe we only have like a 10,000 employee. So maybe we don't need to go for 8-bit. That that's just too wide for us. Let's say in here, how about we increase, like say 17 or even 13. You see, 13 is provide here, right? And then the interesting for us is we're looking for the second artifact in here. See, this is 96 to 103, right? 96 to 103. So how many second artifact that we need? No, because sometimes when we design for the second artifact, I always love to be, it's a region. It's the region, right? You know what I mean, the region? The region is, when you go back to the topology here, let's go back to the topology, Say for example, we have a, say in this data center, right? We want to be like 10 dark. So we want to pick the second artifact, right? So this, say for example, this is a 100. So 100 is only for this data center, right? So this is this network here, and then we're going to put here the 10 dark. Say this is the 100. So we make it like we're going to make like a 101 dot x dot x. So this is for the data center here. Okay, and then we're going to be go back to here. So we're going to be like 10 dot one something. So I put like 10x like this. Okay, so 10x, because we don't know how many artifacts in here we're taking, in here. This one here, it could be, say, this sometime 100. That's why we have to calculate the subnet. So let me see. Let me think about it. So how we want to be, let me see, 13 was how, let's go back to the calculator here. So we have a 13 is provide from, what is the range from here? So we have from 96 to 103. So let's go back to here. So we're going to be have 10 dot 100 dot 0 dot 1 is going to be to 10 dot 103 dot 255 dot 254. So this is the whole network range now with slash. So in here, so 10 dot 100 dot x, no, dot 0 dot 0 slash 13 is going to give us the range is from 96. It's not from 100, you see, from 96 start.
Why is it 96?
Because it's the calculation, here. Okay, because earlier the 100, because it's under this slash 13-bit, because I can show you another video, when we come like this, like 000, like 8-bit, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. You see here like that, and then you have to calculate, how many bit that you use. For example, this is 13 bit, so you're going to fill by like this, right? So like 1 1 like that, That's an 8 bit. Then you're going to be 9 bit, 10 bit, 11 bit, 12 bit, 13 bit. Okay, so there's been an extra 5 bit in here. Okay, so from here, you see from here, it's going to be hosts. So how many total hosts, So then I show you, we can calculate, from left, no, from right to left, that is the total for how many hosts. So remember in the IP calculation, we have a 2, the power, and then n minus 2. Okay, so that is the horn. So it's the n 2 power minus 2. Minus 2 is mean we not use the 0 and 255, because 255 is the broadcast. This is the 0 is network. So normally it's very people feel to use the 0 network, I mean the host. For example, like this 192, not using 192. So for example, we use like 10.0.1.0 or 10.0.1.255, right? So this is the host start from 0, and this is the last 255. Most of the 255 is the broadcast. Okay, 0 is the network. Okay, so normally we not use the 0. See, sometimes people use 0 too, but sometimes we not use 0. So we always use from 1 to 254.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how you calculate. You see, this is the binary, So I can show you from later on. We make another video. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, see, from the IP calculator in here, say for example, if we want to use the 10 network with the /13, so we're going to have start from 96. This is the whole range in here. It'll give us this total number of hosts in here. So that is mean when you go back to the notepad here. So what is telling us is you have like this 96. And then you have a 10.97, and then you have a 10.98, and then you have a 10.99, and then you have a 10.100, and then you have a 10.103. Did I write? Okay. See, 96 to 103, the maximum. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a 6, no?
Now, why no 101 or 102?
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. That's right. Sometimes I cannot. My mind, cannot, while talking, cannot type. So this is the 101. So we have a 10.102, right? So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a 8 segment here, 8 from the second article. Okay. So now from here, so now we can from the IP design. So we can say 10.96. we can make it like say for example 10.0.0. So we're going to be go more further subnetting. See that this is our major. Okay, this is our major. It's mean like our master. This is our master network. Okay, so this is our master network here for slash 13 bit, and then from the slash 13 bit we have here 1 2 3 4 5 until 103, and then this one here say this we're going to more subnet. No, say for example here we can take like 16 bit. Okay, and then for example if we go back to here again, see if we have a 16 bit, so let's start here. So we have a 96.0.0. If we go to 16 bit, now we calculate again. Look at that. So from 16 bit here is provide, you see, from the third artex from 0 to 255, and we have a, this is our total 65,534. So that then we have to ask yourself if this total from slash 16 is enough. Say this is for data center. So this is for New York data center. Okay. So now we're going to be this one here. We're going to say this is 96 and 97. We're going to same thing again. We're going to take a slash 16. We're going to assign this one is the J data center. Okay. So now for the 1098, so you can classify, you can break it down. Say for example, the 98, you just want to be a branch. This is branch network. Okay, so say here, so this is 10.98.0.0/16. This is for branch. Okay, so and then in here, so 99, and then say you want to reserve. Okay, so because I want to be reserved first, so just in case I run out the IP address. And then from 110.100.0.0, if you want to say with /16, and then this one, you can, what else? Say, for example, say if you want to have like a VPN or a home VPN. Okay, so there is a VPN pool address. So when we dial into the remote from the remote VPN, so our VPN appliance, we're going to assign the VPN pool is for this ring 10.100. So when you see everything from 10.100, it's going to be a VPN IP address. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You follow?
Yeah.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, when you have a .101.0.0 /16 here, say this is for what? What else? So what else? So this could be like a hub vendor, because vendor, like for example, we are banking. You know, we have so many FIS, we have so many third party. They want to do business now with us, so we're going to have a DMZ Zoom. So for example, this is the vendor for DMZ Zoom. So because they're going to be bring their device, or maybe they rack in our data center, and then we need to connect to our network. So we're going to provide our internal IP address. So allow them. Okay, so that is mean 10.101. So we say, how about for now in here, we put for vendor. Got it?
Yeah.
And then say, for example, the 102, and then see, this is just the bringstone, you know, just what else like a pop up, you know, from our from our normal. Oh, how about management interface? Because you know, like we have a router, we have a switch, you know, like if we want to manage them, right? So we have the like a management IP. Say for example, this one 10.102, we're going to assign it for 10.102.0.16. We're going to be assigned it as a loopback. Okay. Okay. So now for 103, or maybe we'll reserve it again. So this because right now so far if we don't come up for something, you know, so we just say this is, we reserve it first. Say maybe this is for future, you know, how about this is for Europe? And maybe we breaking down Europe and Asia when we're growing, you know, our business. Got it? So now see, when we have like this is our design for our data center. So let's copy in here. We put it here. You see? So I have one in here. So this is our IP schema for our whole this network for our. You see? So from this lab, from this demo lab, so you're going to see you're learning how to design. How is this a data center? And then we have a IP address in here, design also. Okay. Now, from now we know like Minnesota, we have New Jersey, we have a California branch. So see the branch is belong to 98. Okay, so now you can come back to here. Okay, so we have to come back in here. So say we have a 10 dot, say this is 98 dot something, right? So now we want to break it down also again from 16 to 17. Okay, if we want to break it like this, 98.0.0/17. So let's go back to the calculator again. So how, if I go to 17, so in here, so let's bring in here. So we type 98. So we go to 17 when we calculate. You see here. So from if 10.98/17, so do we see we make it half? You see we make it half, right? Because 16 it's here is provide 65. Remember? And 17 in here we make it half. So we make it 32. 76 is host, right? So now you see in here 16 and 16. Here 16, 17. So now we keep go more deeply, like get more subnetting, you know. So you can try to break it down between if you want to be like East Coast, West Coast, or something like that. So that is mean from this 16 here. So we're going to make a subnet in here like this. So this is under umbrella. So this is under this 98 umbrella. So we make it more smaller. Okay. So for example, but say we don't know yet how many bit we want to be used. Okay, so this is the bit we're using YY. So we don't know how many for YY here first. So first we say we have a three region, right? So we have a east, okay, and then we have a same thing in here, 10.98 dot something, and then we're going the same thing in here again, YY, how many speed that we need to use. This is for west, okay, like East Coast, West Coast, and Central, and then 98, something like that again, and slash YY, and this is for Central. So you got it?
Yeah.
So that is how we do the IP address, you know. So okay, so now we stop in here. So in the next lab, so I'm not showing you in here right now. So in the next lab, I'm going to put all the IP address, everything in here. So next time, when we come up again, when we open this topology, you're going to see all the IP address. When we have all the IP address, and then we can go into the command line.
Okay.
Okay. So now,
Okay.
can you take a screenshot now from your side? So at least you have this topology, you know.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can export for this topology, and you can import it, you know, to your GNS3, you know, so you don't have to redraw again. You just open the topology, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but then your GNS3, I think you have a new one then.
I can download yours if you want me to.
Yeah, I upload it to you, right, with this 8.6. If you could uninstall the new one, you install the one that I sent it to you. So we have a same GNS3, and then you can import it. I just export it in here, no?
Yeah, I'll just install yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we stop in here. So and then we're ready when we have an IP address, and then we're ready to have fun, you know, one by one, you know.
Okay.
To our
Sounds
lab,
good.
you know? Okay, great.
All right. Thank you, Ray.
All right, thank you. Good night, you know.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye.